Right here, this is another UU match I played against Ace Trainer Tai. On my previous match against my Facebook friend, the recording kind of messed up, so I'm just gonna narrate another one. So he leads off with Suicune, I lead off with Machamp. So I go for Dynamic Punch, and it doesn't do much, but it gets the confusion. So I just confuse the Suicune and make it lose HP. So he gets lefties, and I now decide to switch out, go into my Zapdos. He goes for Skull, does 45%, doesn't get the burn, which is cool. And I didn't put any special defense EVs because this is my all-out attacking Zapdos, and I go for Thunderbolt, though 22%, and I'm not sure what this Virizion is going to do next. So he calls out Virizion, switches into Victini, he pulls a double switch on me. I go for Heat Wave, only does 10%. So we get after turn effects. I call out Zapdos, going to Derp. He goes for Searing Shot, only does 19%, despite it being stab. Searing Shot, I don't know if Searing Shot is physical or special, so I want to look into that. So go for Scald on the Virizion, do 15% and get the burn. So now Virizion, unless it's a special, you don't see many special Virizions, is completely rendered useless. He goes for Leaf Blade, super effective stab, only does 27% because he's burned. So now I go for Flamethrower, do 50% and he's left with 5%. I call out Derp, go into Shaman, might as well. He goes for Leaf Blade, does only 7%. He gets lefties, I get lefties, and he lives the burn with 1%. That wasn't supposed to happen. So I go for Earth Power just to kill. I get lefties, he goes back into Victini. I'm like, oh crap, Victini. Let's send in Derp. He goes for Will-O-Wisp and burns my Derp, but that's okay. He goes for Shadow Ball, does 41%, as I go for Scald and do 53%. After the burn, it doesn't look like I'm gonna live another Shadow Ball, so I decide to switch out, get my Regenerator, go into Donphan just to wall this guy. Even if he goes for V-Create, I can pretty much wall that because I think I run max defense on this thing. Except, no wait, I pulled double switch, tricked all of you, because I predicted the Will-O-Wisp go back to Derp again. But now he's at 65%, so I probably won't be able to kill with another one. He gets a special defense drop, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna switch out next turn. I goes for Skull, do 54%. I get hurt by burn, get leftovers, and I'm gonna switch out into Donphan yet again. As he goes for Searing Shot, does 39%. Luckily, he doesn't get a burn. At this point, I'm thinking, yeah, whatever, he can burn my Donphan. Except he actually goes for Searing Shot again. I go for EQ to finish off the Victini. I get leftovers, and now Hitmonlee comes in like, oh, high jump kick. So in comes Shaman. He goes for Fake Out. This is probably Technician Hitmonlee, because I see normal gem. He goes for high jump kick, does 57%. Here I make a misplay, go for Aromatherapy instead of the Seed Flare, which I could have potentially KO'd him with. My Derp is gonna die in 2 turns to a high jump kick anyway. So I call back, go into Zapdos, probably just let it die to high jump kick, 1 high jump kick and 2 high jump kicks. So he goes for Stone Edge and finishes off my Zapdos. I've never seen main Hitmonlee, so I don't know that they carry Stone Edge. So I guess it's a bad play on my part. So he goes for EQ, and I just kill with Psychic. Not too bad, not too bad. He goes into Heracross. I'm not going to say the name for fun. He goes into Stone Edge, goes for Stone Edge, doesn't kill Donphan. That just shows you how boss Donphan is. And go for Ice Shard, do 15%. I don't know if this guy is scarfed or something, but it looks like it is because he just keeps spamming Stone Edge. So now I'm going to Slowbro, thinking he's scarfed. So he goes into Suicune. So now I go for Psychic, do 40%, get a special defense drop, which is all nice and good. Because now it's probably gonna be a 2-hit KO. Except I switch back out into Shaman as he goes for a rest. So now I understand nap time, and I'm like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And I go for Seed Flare and just finish off the Suicune. Yeah. So in comes Aerodactyl. You don't see Aerodactyl much in UU anymore. He goes for Stone Edge, only does 38%. I think, alright, Jolly Max Speed Scarf. except he outspeeds me, which means but he's life form. And I'm like, holy crap, Aerodactyl's that fast? Because I checked, there's about 350 speed. So yep, this is where I find out he's scarfed as he Night Slashes me. So I go into Registeel knowing that he's locked into Night Slash, so he keeps going for Night Slash, gets a crit, but it only does 17%. So I go for one curse here, and then I get lefties. He goes for Night Slash again, only does 5%. I go for sub, and sadly the battle ends here because he decides to rage quit or disconnect or forfeit. So, but I win, and that is that. I could have just finished him off with Iron Head anyway, since he's scarfed. Or I could have stalled out his Night Slash PP. I could have done so many things, but anyhow, I win. And that is that. I hope the audio doesn't screw up this time.